Hello guys, Sean Fogarty here. City are 3 up at half-time at the MX. It's been an impressive first half. I think it was started a bit scrappy and not much was going on because the Jesus chance was probably the best chance of the game. The first like major chance of the game, because City. I think that reminded me a bit of Gabriel Vold, that chance. He took too long and then went round the keeper, and then because he took too long, it gave a chance for Lewis Dunk to get on the line to block it. I think Grealish, he's getting a bit greedy. And there was one time when he could have hit it first time for the Foden second goal, because it was Jesus's, but then after it they showed the replay and then apparently it went down as a Foden second goal. We need to make sure we don't get complacent and take our foot off the gas, because then that would make the game go a bit dull and a bit boring and not be that interesting to watch. We need to just keep going because Chelsea got 7 today at home to Norwich. They battered them. Well, obviously, most teams that will play Norwich this season will trounce them, but when we go 3 up, in the modern day City, we tend to take our foot off the gas, or when we go quite a big scoreline up, we need to make sure we don't come complacent. I'd get Palmer and Nadozi on if we get one more goal, because 4-0 probably puts the game to bed. I know it probably is put the game to bed now, but I think we'll probably wait till 4-0 if we do get to 4-0 to bring Cole Palmer and Nadozi. I think Bernardo Silva's been absolutely magnificent. Played a great part in the Foden first goal, and he played it to Grealish, and then Grealish played it to Foden. He went I think it was for for one of the goals. They were in our box, and then Rodri, I think it was Diaz, cleared it and then passed it to Bernardo, and then the next minute we were down in their box and scoring a goal. Which I thought that was pretty impressive. I think Bernardo Silva fits into any top any Premier League club and European club across the globe first 11, because he is magnificent. I'm so glad we kept him over the summer, because I think he loves the club. I think the only reason that he wanted to go is because he doesn't particularly like the city of Manchester, and I think it was part of the lockdown rules that he couldn't really go out much, but in that summer period. So I think we need to try and keep him as happy as possible, because we need to keep him. In my opinion, he's Manchester City's best player and most important player, because I think he wins us games and titles on his own. We need I think Laporte and Diaz plays a little bit too much of a narrow partnership, and a bit of not enough because when we play too much of a high line, that helps teams be able to catch us out. So I think Diaz and Stones may have the more chemistry with each other, because when they were making clearances or blocks or tackles, they were high-fiving each other. I think that might have had more chemistry and passion. But the Diaz and Laporte, I think if I'm correct, or if I'm saying this, I think we've only conceded 6 goals when they've been playing alongside each other. I think that's actually it's a similar record to Diaz and Stones, but I think the chemistry between Diaz and Stones is better than the chemistry between Diaz and Laporte. I think we need to make sure that we keep this form up, because there is going to be difficult games coming up, like the Paris Saint-Germain group home game. Well, it ain't that important because it's a group match, but we need to prove to them that we're still a threat for the Champions League. I think Bernardo Silva should actually be a Ballon d'Or contender, because of the way that he's playing is just magnificent. I think he's the best player in the league by a mile. He doesn't get recognised because De Bruyne and players like that and Salah, they do the easy work of getting the goals and the assists, but no one works in the Premier League or for any side as hard as Bernardo Silva does. I think we need to, if we do get another goal, kick Palmer and Edozie on, because obviously Edozie had an impressive pre-season, and Palmer got a hat-trick for the EDS last Saturday, and also came on as a substitute versus Burnley. I think Palmer is the most likely in the EDS under 23s that's to break into the first team, because he's so gifted. He's a wonderful talent, and I think he reminds me of, I think if Sterling goes, we just shouldn't buy anyone. We should actually give Palmer a go and actually play him on that left-hand side. Give him a run of games, and I think he'd be world class. I think he reminds me. He doesn't probably like work as hard as like players like Bernardo Silva, but I think he's a bit like Letitia, and probably like players like Sterling. He probably doesn't like dribble through players as much as Sterling does. I think he's good with his pressing, and he's got a decent shot on him, because for a left winger, he's getting a lot of goals, and his goal to goal ratio is like a striker's record. Thanks for watching this half-time review. Be back at full time. Hopefully we can get a couple more goals. If we, with this win, unless there's something goes tragically wrong and they get 3 goals in the or 4 goals in the second half, then we will be only going 2 points behind Chelsea and above Liverpool in the Premier League table. See you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of the game, and up the boys in blue, and please subscribe.